Welcome to On Point by Target River, the podcast where strategy meets execution with a little fun. I'm your host, Brian, and each episode will break down what actually works in marketing, sales, and growth so you can stay sharp, focused, and always on point. Let's dive in. So my wife knows that if she ever gets a call and finds out that I've been arrested, she doesn't have to worry that I robbed a bank or was in an attempted murder situation or anything. It will be because of this. I had another run-in with the TSA agents. I know many folks think it's glamorous to fly and go from city to city and travel on airlines and stay in different hotels, but it's a different reality for those that are frequent flyers like myself. And here's the reason. If you travel enough, you start to realize that a TSA experience is very different every single time. Sometimes your shoes are asked to come off. Sometimes they stay on. Sometimes you keep the belt on. Sometimes you take it off. Sometimes you lose the watch. Sometimes you keep the watch. Sometimes your bags are pulled to the side. Sometimes they're not. The randomness and the inconsistency can drive a person batty or nuts. And that's my frustration there, is there's a lack of predictability with our friends at TSA. I can literally travel with the same bag, the same items, yet I have a different outcome. It can feel arbitrary, inefficient, or even annoying, especially if you're rushing to catch a flight. So a few months ago, I had a shift in my perspective. And I realized, well, wait a second. What's the mission and purpose of TSA? Is it to annoy me and other travelers with their inconsistency? As much as I think it is some days, I know that's really not the case. It's the safety of myself and other fellow passengers. And these agents are having to make split-second decisions in real time about what should go through, what shouldn't go through, what should be scanned, what should be checked. And they're operating under pressure because reality is there's thousands of people going through those gates at any given time, right? And they're protecting the skies and the airways of all of us that we all travel through. Here's the marketing parallel. Audience experience matters, right? Organizations often create inconsistency in their messaging or disjointed experiences or confusing interactions, maybe not unlike that I've experienced at TSA. So what happens to those potential customers? Well, they, like myself, start to feel frustrated, maybe uncertain, or disconnected. At Target River, we like to try to help create focus for our clients, consistency in messaging across channels, clear expectations, and seamless experiences for people that are interacting with our clients. Consistency builds confidence. People don't just evaluate outcomes, they evaluate the experience that they have. Clarity and consistency will reduce friction. A better experience means better customer interaction and better surveys and better results and better reviews. We have to respect the process as well, though. And I realize at times it's not always going to be perfect. So I've tried to enter my experiences with TSA through a different lens nowadays, realizing, oh my gosh, that's a tough job. You're getting harassed constantly by people like me, sadly, and you're dealing with customer after customer after customer. How often are you actually thanked, right? So a personal shift for myself as I've tried to enter those interactions with TSA just a little bit differently, thanking them by name, asking how their day is going, and realizing that if my bag does go one way versus the other, they weren't trying to pick me out. They're just doing their job. So even when things are imperfect, the system does serve a purpose, right? Just like great marketing, balances efficiency and experience. And great marketing also delivers clarity at every checkpoint. So the next time you're in line at TSA, you can get frustrated, or you can recognize that there's a system at work. And the best organizations, they make that system feel clear, consistent, and on point. Thanks for listening to On Point by Target River. If you're ready to grow your organization with real strategy that generates meaningful results, visit targetriver.com and connect with our team today. Stay focused, stay winning, and stay on point. We'll see you next time.